And hello everybody, welcome back to another round of Stationeers. It's Slim. And last time we were trying to see about setting up those solar panels, ran out of gold and had to go mining, and yeah, I went a little bit of a mining adventure. One thing I noticed is if you look down here, we're at 80 or 38, 83. We're at 38 degrees Celsius, and it's because of the fact that I did a boo-boo. I turned this off, and yeah, it's not actually been running, so that was my fault. And then also, all my nitrogen is now in here, so I haven't actually had a working secondary cooling unit. So that's gonna really suck because that's gonna drain the battery quite a bit. Um, there's nothing I can do to get that done. The second, due to the fact that I want to take care of something else. Um, Now, it was brought to my attention by Jared T that I could actually change something, and let's go ahead actually real quickly. Let's get you guys all sorted out. Let's stacks of 500. So what he pointed out was, if you look here, it goes up by 1, and it tells me what number I've had smelted. That's great and all, but honestly, I want to count down. I want it to tell me how much I have left to smelt, not how much was smelted. So there is a way to get that done, and I've actually been working on off camera trying to figure out how to get that done. But when the video came out that showed me putting this down, he actually suggested something I honestly hadn't thought of, because I was just trying to change this. Well, this isn't gonna work. This logic reader here needs to be changed to a slot reader. Now, the slot reader, you can set it up to read the slot of the arc furnace. Whoops, that's arc writer. There it is, arc furnace. And set it to read the import or export. I'm doing the import. And we can set it to read the quantity. Now if we see, it counts down versus counting up. So it says there's 8 out of, instead of 29 made. That doesn't seem, oh yeah, it's because that's not updating. Like, that doesn't seem right. So now the input needs to read the slot reader, and if you see, it says 3, and then 2, and then 1, and it should drop 1 here in a second. And done it is. So now the next one's in 50, and there we go. So that, now we'll do that for right now. Excuse me, had to sneeze, sorry about that. So that's good enough for government work. That's turned off. Now it counts down. Yay! That's actually what I wanted to do the entire time. So thank you, Jared T, for that. Or as I have come to think of him as the Bandit, because if you see his icon, it looks like the Smoking the Bandit, which I think is awesome too. But now we need to do something else. I put those ores in completely wrong, and yeah, we need to grab 2 gold out of this because we need the gold right away. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting a long time for that gold. Droppage. And we're going to put you in there. And you're not smelting. Okay, I think I emptied you out, right? No, you have stuff in there. You're empty though. Okay, let's try it. Turn you off so I don't waste stuff. Are you smelting? Yes, you are. Are you still smelting? Yay! Give me that. Give me. Okay. And we now have gold. So, what are we doing today? Well, one, we're gonna fix up the thing, but two, I think I'm gonna add a new battery because we're gonna have all this electricity, all this power, but the battery itself is not going to be able to keep up or store all of that because it's not going to be big enough. And unfortunately, I believe all you guys are out, all you guys are out, and I believe you also have stuff in it. Unfortunately, the battery is not going to be big enough to carry the charge that we can now get. Now we're gonna need something like 70-ish cables, I believe, because it's like 5 between, and then I need some for this one up here, because I didn't get that. So we're gonna let the heavy cables run for a bit, and a little bit, but right now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up a battery kit. Because I want to put one more battery, and I don't have this stellite to make um, I don't have the stellite to make the super. Also, something else I found out. Alright, so I want to show you this, and we're gonna have to wait. But I want you guys to see this. I actually found this out. So they're both about 28 minutes. Unfortunately, these are gonna go bad. There's nothing I can do about it. But you know how you can take a cable that's colored and put another cable on top and that cable becomes colored. You cannot take 20 tomatoes, split them in half, drop them, take a fresh tomato, like a brand new fresh tomato, put it in, well, the other way around. So, let's say we drop both of these, right? Have a fresh tomato in hand, pick up and drop, and then have full stack of fresh. I tried doing that, it failed, but I figured I'd point it out. You can't do that. So we're gonna have some failed fruit here in a little bit. Unfortunately, that was my fault. I decided to test it and see if I could do it, but I can't. Alright, so one, let's put down this. You can't. It requires a support. Oh no. I can't put it down on top of that. Alright, well. That sucks. I could have sworn you could. Oh well, we'll have to do that. But anyways, I want to get this up and running. And Now, I want to get this up and running because of the fact that if, for some odd reason, power goes out, I want to make sure that I have something that's going to take that power right away. Oop. And there we go. So now, no matter what, I know that at least come the morning, my stuff will work. Getting down here, I'm gonna break in my suit doing that because I want to stop that. I'm not sure exactly how many I have just yet, but we'll soon find out. I have 50. Alright, well, there you go. So, okay, let's do this. Okay, that one's now, and I need this. And basically I'm gonna have enough solar panels here that that battery should charge up in no time. Voila! Now that battery should have no problem charging now, but I don't want just that battery. I want this battery too. So we need to come back here. And we're gonna go up because I don't want to mess up my soul logic. And then we'll go down. I would have sworn you could put them on top of each other like that, but oh well, I guess you can't. And we'll put that one on. And voila, we now have 2 batteries on our system. So 2 batteries are now controlling everything. And these 2 batteries are taking the charge in and gonna push it on out. Now, that covers our battery issue. Now we need to look into our O2 issue. Or not our O2, but our nitrogen issue. So, we have nothing in the pipe here. And we have no CO2 either because it's all right here. So, if we turn this up to 71, that should now empty that out into this. And that's going to be a slow thing, but now we should be able to turn this on, open that, And you're closed, you're closed, you're closed. And open these. And start getting maybe you have to maybe you have to prime it? Oh, you know what might help? I suck in. There we go. So let's prime this. This one's not primed. This one's not primed. And it's working. I guess it just needs to fill up the things. Oh wait, there we go. 1 kPa, 400-ish, 83, and that's still there. So, we now have all the power hooked up. It's leading into these. We have those turned on. We'll have to see how that goes, but we need more power. Honestly, we just need more power. So, I'm going to try to use something I have not used before. And we need power at night. So, something I have not used before is the windmills. But we also need power in our suit. So, let's take a look at them real quick. We have the wind turbine, which will look like this thing, which can take takes 5 steel sheets, 5 cable coil, but it can up to 500 watts, even on a low atmosphere world. On a dense atmosphere world, can do up to 10,000. So you could do 10 of these and still be on one heavy cable coil. Still be good on one heavy cable. 10 of them. I would probably recommend maybe 9 just to be safe. Just in case, because it does say dramatically increase during storms. So there's that. And then there's this one, the uprights. These ones can go from 200 to 800. So a little bit of power to the max power. This would be good for maybe just starting out. But where we are with our 2 stacks of solar panels, maybe we want to start with the other ones. This is gonna... Still nothing in here? Why? Oh, you're still building that. And the only thing I have to watch is I have to be careful because right now these things are slowly climbing. And I just have to be careful not to overload myself. Keep on saying I want to move this over. 3 minutes. Oh, let's go ahead and take out the food because we're going to lose it anyways. Says still 3 minutes. 2.8. Well, we're gonna lose it anyway, so that actually went pretty far. And it's gone. So we're gonna lose that anyway, so might as well just throw it out. We got fresh tomatoes anyways. But that's actually not bad. Look at that. It's got one almost full and one 2/3 of the way, or 3/5 of the way. um, is this still emptying? Slowly, because it was at 4. Now it's at 3.8. And there's nothing in there, so so we'll still try. Just watching to see. Yeah, because it went through 2.87, so it is still slowly trying to go down. But I mean, you gotta also remember this. I am, at the same time that I'm emptying this, I'm also filling it. So it's a cycle one. I didn't turn that off, did I? Yeah, I didn't. But what I plan on doing is I plan on turning this into another airlock. And what's going to happen is I'm going to drain all the atmosphere out of here, and I'm going to drag the CO2 tank into here and unload it. That's the goal. So you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and move on to, we need a CO2 canister holder in here. Maybe a, if I can fit it, another pipe with a radiator on it, and then an empty canister. Kind of the same setup that we have on this. Is what we're looking at doing. Okay, so everybody out. You turn on. I need, I believe, just iron. I'm gonna have to pull one of my iron stacks over. Yeah, just iron. And more just iron. Oh, hey, you can build chutes. Oh, wonder which one's cheaper. Three and 3, so they're the same. Okay. And then I'm gonna need, I believe it's you and you. For a radiator. Nope, it's steel end. So what did I put in there? I put copper and gold. It's steel and gold. Steel. And one more pipe, which is iron. Hey, look! We're back to clickety click. But we're getting there. Oh wait, we're done with clickety click. Oh, we're gonna get back to heater because I wasn't thinking about this. The CO2 that we're pulling in is also going to be this temperature, the -74. So we're actually gonna cool off that base really fast. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Can I fit? Yes, I can. I can fit another pipe. And then I can fit you right here. Which means I can fit you right there. And then I can get stuck. Tell you what. Let's move you because I want to put a ice crusher in here. So let's move you over. Ah, I still have a mining belt. I still have a mining belt. You know what? I actually want to do that. Let's just take that 100. So I have 3 along the wall. I have the 1 right there, so I had 4 total. I think it gives me an extra stack. Then that's the reason why I want to test this. So I mean, unfortunately, it's resource-wise not actually a good idea, but space-wise, I think I want that extra space. Yeah, so I have 1, 2, I need 3 more if if I'm doing this. You can't fit it there. Nuts. I was hoping I could. Okay, so what if I were to fit it here? Can I see into it? I cannot. Not without getting stuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I did not just put that in there. What the? Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. Can I do this? I can. And oh hey, now I can get out. Okay, what if I? Okay, so so I have 3 here. So basically when I put this up, oh my gosh, come on. So when I put this up, I have that. So I grow 2. So now, when I put the iron in, that's lead, that's iron, that was going to be coal. Then next to it was going to be copper, followed by that. Gold was going to be on the next row. So by doing that, I basically now have made it to where... do I get an extra roll? Or extra row? Sorry, I have sushi on the mind. Do I get an extra row out of this? I don't think I do. So copper would go to here. Nickel would go here. Lead would go, yeah, here. I think I get an extra row. Because then I could put silver here. Actually, silver here. And then I get a row for cobalt. That'll work. Alright. So I do get an extra, but I do lose out on this, which I can just put that up there for right now. That kind of clips. I don't really care for that, but you know what? If it works, it works. So 50 or 500, 500. Apparently I had lead in there and I wasn't paying attention. Iron, 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 iron. And I don't have a full stack of copper yet, so we'll toss you there, toss you there. I have lead. I don't have any silver, so. Alright, so there's that. There's that. We're gonna switch you two, that way I don't mistake the nickel for the copper. And there we go. So we just need the gold, which is still a little ways away. We have 3 things of silver. Alright, there we go. That will work. And there's nothing in there, so let's turn you off. And look at that, you guys survived the night. How are you doing? You're at 7? Whoa! Off. Open that. Okay, so our pressure in our CO2 tank has now reached max. And that's one thing that I worry about with that setup, is because, well, that thing is not made to take a ton of storage. So we are going to end up having to heat up that. Now that does mean that once that heats up, it's going to want to expand some more. So we might want to see about moving that over to there and release, and then do it again. You know what, you guys can shut off for a bit. Let's see about getting... Nope, it's not you. That's you. Let's see about getting this done today. Hey, you know what? I can put a battery now inside here and forget about it. Da, da, da. So, outer door. Outer vent. Cold room vent. Cold room door. Cold room door. Outer door. Okay, so now that I got that done, let's grab you. Please, 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 please. Ah! No! I always say picking these things up. Aha! And droppage. Now let's go over here, away from things. Hey, look! They're completely full! We have more power than what we can deal with. Okay, let's go ahead and get you in here. Whoop, whoop. And droppage. Now, let's close you and have you start draining. Now, this is going to take a bit, so I apologize. Tell you what. Let's... I don't think this is... That doesn't have anything in it. Let's do this. We'll keep this on. Turn off that light because we don't need it in here. And we'll just watch the ingots go. Matter of fact, boom. Therefore, we can just do that. And I will come back once this thing is drained. Okay, so it's been about 4, maybe 5 minutes, and the room has finally now gone away. All the air has kind of gone out. So all we have left is our 8 megapascal CO2 in here. As you can see, there is no... I wonder if I can get through that a little bit easier. I can. Ooh, yay. Yeah, all that's left in here is our 8 megapascals of CO2. Really nothing else in here. So, let's try to hook this up and not mess up like we did last time. So, if I put you in, shut you off for right now. Oh no! Well, we didn't mess up like we did last time. That's for sure. Can you guess what I forgot? And if you get it, then congratulations. Otherwise, you'll see here in a second. Because I'm a moron and I forgot it. I'll give you a hint. It's something in this that I forgot. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can make it in this. A gas sensor. Yay! If you got it, you're right. I forgot it. Oop. And we'll go ahead and turn you back off. And we'll go ahead and go get our... Oh, I cannot believe I forgot a gas sensor. And we'll go ahead and go get our gas sensor put in. So, we'll go ahead and drain this because... Yeah. And you can go there, and you will go there. And because it needs to be hooked up, we'll just do that. Now, you're airing out because of the fact that I have not got anything in there. Alright. So, inside, I don't know what it's going to be. Outside, we want 0. Confirmed. Okay. We'll need the gas sensor. There's a whole lot of stuff tied to this. Outer, outer, and then inner, inner. There was a gas sensor. Oh, there was a gas sensor right there. Uh-oh. What are you reading? Well, we'll find out here real quickly. Yep, I was reading the wrong one. Well, I didn't mess up like I did last time. I messed up a whole new way. What if I do... Can I not do that? Really? I can't Fine. Don't tell me I can't disconnect that. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm back, and about an hour actually into filming, and if you look up on that screen over there, gold is finally entering the system. So I'm so happy that I didn't wait for the gold to do that. Now, actually, there is something else I want to check. It's this wall right here that hooks into this, because the reason why I'm making this cold room is because if I grab the volatile um, mining belt and put it into this room, it will separate the volatiles and the oxides. And I want to make sure that this room is not going to all of a sudden have a mass outburst of gas. Now the only other thing is I also have to make sure that this room doesn't have anything in it because, and it does. Ooh, it does. And the reason behind that is this room here, the um, gases are going to be able to come out because of the fact that this right here will already have the ice separated, and it'll be in this chute, and then it'll be in this chute coming through. So once it hits the sorter, like halfway through the sorter, it'll be okay. But if in this room right here, because see, it's technically a different room. That's, yeah, technically a different room. In this room right here, if there's still gas in there, now it is currently negative 64, that's great. But if there's gas in there and it was above freezing, then I'm gonna have a depressurization issue eventually, where because it's gonna slowly build over time as soon as I put it, and if it's oxide and hydrogen or volatiles, then it's gonna be an explosive one eventually. It might still keep it cold, or it might actually cool it down to where it doesn't do it, but I don't want to take that risk. I want all of this out so that I can make 100% sure that nothing is in this room that can do that. So make sure that if you are following this and doing this thing exactly, make sure this room's depressurized. Now that will also take this room and it will take that room into account. So make sure that this room is depressurized, or at least super cold, which it is super cold. I could have gotten away with it, but I'd much rather make sure that it's just, no pressure in it, complete vacuum, not gonna have to worry about uh, the oxides and the volatiles melting while in there. So we're almost done on this one. Yep, I'm getting hungry. Now the one thing is, I don't know if you noticed, or maybe you haven't heard it, because, well, it's been going since I've been here, but now that this room has almost no pressure, when these things fall, they make no sound, which is kind of cool. Same thing happens, like I showed you in the main room too, when we were doing things. So I don't have the tank up there. Do I have anything in that? No, I don't. Good. Okay, so we're almost done. So I'll come back when this is done. There's gonna be a lot of cuts on this one, I swear. And it's just I don't want you waiting around while I depressurize every little square inch. It's not interesting to watch because I'm literally just sitting here looking at the screen going, okay, we have centimoles and millimoles. When are they going to go? So I'll be back in a couple seconds. This probably should take about maybe a minute, minute and a half to get done, hopefully. But yeah. And we're back, and okay, I lied. It was about 6 minutes later. This one itty bitty room took added a couple more minutes to get everything done. So now it is completely empty. This room is completely empty. This house is clean. Let's go ahead and put this back in. Actually, I don't think I need to put this back in. I just think I need to wire her up. We'll put this back in just so that I hopefully don't mess anything up. And just make sure it still has everything. You know what? For a couple seconds, I'm just gonna remove you. I don't know where to go to, but I'm just gonna remove. Oh yeah, you go to the wall. Ah, you go to the wall. Okay. I'm just gonna remove that. I know what it goes to. Um, it's. I don't think I have that other gas sensor anymore. Yep, I don't have the other gas sensor anymore. Okay, let's just take this all apart. You. In there. You. No sound. In there. Okay, let's review again. Put you back on in. No, I'm gonna have to take you down. I'm gonna have to take you down. Okay. I believe if I just do this, it will allow me to reset it. Nope. It's gonna need the whole thing down. Advanced airlock. And this is the downside to messing up your stuff, because then you have to go ahead and do it all over again. Yay! It still will not let me click that gas sensor. Okay, fine. Give me the gas sensor. Really? Gas sensor. Haha. Ready? Let's do this. Close this. Okay, now there's something in here. Close this. Pull out. Yep. Now there's something in. No, there's nothing in there. And I just realized I put that there. Okay, now I'll have to cancel this one because I don't have anything done yet. But that means now that has nothing in there. So let's get this fixed, because yeah, we had to wreck things. And I'll have to fix that as well, because now it doesn't know that it's supposed to read the gas sensor. Turn that off for a second there. Oh no. Let's do this. Since we'll do this. Confirm. Actually, no. Gas sensor. Forget enter. Temp. More precise. Good. Temperature. Okay, let's get this open. Now that should start working and cooling this place off. And you can go here. Fill the room. And we got the little icicles because, well, now it says it's cold. Now it will drop this room to negative 40 degrees. And it will keep this room at negative 40 degrees. We'll have to bring in another tank to get it up to the 116 mark. But not bad for a full tank of gas. And now we'll do that and pop this up. And look, it is now nothing but CO2 in here. And there's nothing in the tank because, well, yeah. Okay. Let's do one more thing. Just because eventually I'll have it at, I'll do 115. I'll have it at 116 eventually in here. But we'll do that. And now comes the fun part of trying not to break our suit. Okay. And look, the sun's coming up. We've now spent like 2 days in that thing. I really wish that I could reset the sun time or the sun thing. Because I wanted to make it longer, but apparently once you start your game, you can't do that. Hey, so, really? Already? No blind, no fuss, no muss. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Can I do it? Aha, first time. Yay. And we'll get food and drink here in a little bit. You're not gonna be able to hit the whole thing. It's okay. Tell you what, actually. Wait. How much is in over here? It's only 97. Oh, it's because it's in the room. Okay, come on. There you go. I think we overpressurized, but it's okay. I'd much rather have it be overpressurized than under. Because I can fix that. All I gotta do is just take that canister off the wall. Or put stuff into the canister. But, we now have a fully operated cold room. And we can take this. And put this here. Take the wrench. And voila. And we still have 5 megapascals. Ah, well, that works. How are you guys doing, by the way? Still not much. Still not much. Ah, well, we'll let those things go. And I just want to test it one more time. So what I want to do is I'm going to let this fill up. Now this should bring it. There we go. And now if I cycle this and pull the air out, it'll slowly. What I'm doing basically is when I cycle this, it will slowly pull the air out of there until it kind of evens my desired pressure, because this will pull out a little bit more every single time. So if we put this in 15, now you'll see the little arrow go out, and it says here now it's 14, and voila. So, and if we look over here, or have it here, actually we just lifted the thing, we can see that this is working, and it is slowly going to try to cool this down to negative 40 degrees. So that is the good thing. And we can now see that it's working on silver again. All is right in the world. We are good. So, now, here comes the ultimate test of the cold room. We take this. It is negative 4 in there, so I'm not worried. But if we take this, and we drop it in, and we watch. There we go. We watch from a safe distance. I outside the room that's gonna blow up. Okay, so basically now I come back. And then come back into here. And to prove that none of it melted, we still have nothing but CO2. No hydrogen, no oxygen. And that is the cold room. So now, missing somebody. Did I have only two? I should have looked. I really should have looked before I did it, but I think I'm missing. I want to say I'm missing a hydrogen. I must have had only two left. Well then. Either A, I only had two left, or B, I got a problem somewhere. It would have been the first one out. Oh, please don't. Please no. I have to take this wall apart. I'm scared. Tell you what, I will save it and come back and we'll do that. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead first and take care of our immediate issues, i.e. food and water. I have a feeling that I may have inadvertently just released a whole lot of hydrogen into that room. Because they may have changed the mechanics to where now if you put just a vacuum in there, it will try to fill it because it'll consider it a null reference or a zero. And it's going to be like, hey, we need to put something in there. And seeing how hydrogen was the first thing released, I'm worried that it's just released a whole bunch of hydrogen. But we'll test that off camera. And if it did release a whole lot of hydrogen in there, you'll see that. But if it didn't, we'll go ahead and just call it here. So if you liked what you saw, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and follow along. It does, like I always say, it does help me realize that you guys are interested in what's going on. You guys are interested in what's happening. And hey, when I make mistakes, you guys see them. So other than that, you all take care, and I will see you all next time.